You guys, seriously, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact us here at Archer Travel about anything, all right? But here we go. What is travel fraud? Travel fraud are schemes to make by making money as deceptive, dishonest, or fraudulent means. Example, in travel fraud, victims are told by an email that they have won a free, incredibly cheap trip. However, these trips often have hidden costs. Tours that are advertised as free may not include airfare to the departure port or hotel accommodation. The recipient of the free trip is required to make these extra reservations through a specific company. In these instances, the costs are much higher than market price. There's other examples too. The one I remember my ex-mother-in-law, okay, who she didn't speak any English, all she spoke was Spanish, and on the Spanish radio they had this deal for Disney. And she said, I bought you Disney tickets. I said, really, how much did you spend? For 4 of us, it was $200. And it was fraud. And you know what? It was on a Christian Spanish radio station in Bakersfield. Could you believe that? Another one that's really weird is the example of fraud is when you go down for the timeshares. Oh, 3 free nights in Mexico, blah, 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 right? And you get down there and they're cheating you out and you're in a confined space seeing a presentation. So there you go. Evolution Archer Travel types of fraud, the chargebacks. This is the most popular one that we have. Online shoppers can deliberately abuse the chargeback process to get something for free. Hotel booking and airline ticketing chargebacks are rampant and they can affect travel intermediaries as well. For example, a customer purchases an expensive vacation package through a travel agency, but even one aspect of the experience can make them demand a chargeback on their entire vacation. We see this a lot. And we see this also by fraudsters that charge back right away. But we also have seen clients that have gone down. Oh, I was at the Rio Palace at the blah, 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 and it was the air conditioning was off. I'm not going to pay for it. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Client, but the maintenance did try to work on it. Those are certain cases, but this is the biggest one. Usually the fraudsters, they don't even deal with any of this. They just go straight for the attack. They book it, then they charge it right back. Okay? All right, another internet travel agent fraud. Fraudsters prey on travel agents, new agents, and especially those who have their guard down because they're trying to book at the last minute. Travel agents are especially at risk with big ticket items like a lavish vacation packages which combine air and hotel. One of the most important factors that we see in travel fraud is that it happens quickly. I need to be in Paris by Saturday. I want first class air. I want a penthouse suite at the Champs de Lyon, blah, 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 blah. That red flag right away. It will happen within 24 to 48 hours that they want this ticketing done and completed. That is an example of a fraudster trying to get a travel agent or travel advisor to book right away. That should give you like I said, that should bring red flag right away. Boom, boom, what? Wait, what? Okay, so be aware of this. So you have that aspect of it. They want it right away, and they want big, lavish packages. It was a fraud detection, detecting it, okay? You live in Detroit, and someone in Seattle's calling you. You don't know anybody in Seattle, but you have Google Ads, and you have Facebook Blab, and all that stuff, right? Social media. Be careful here. Be careful here. This is when your guard should go up for your business. It's protecting your business. Find out, well, how did you hear about me? Oh, my cousin who lives in Spokane knows you. Okay, how did you reach? Number one, how did you find out about me? I just stumbled upon you on Facebook. There's 8 million travel advisors on Facebook. How did you reach me? Okay? Ask those questions. Be tough. It's protecting your business. Only use emails. Never enough. Okay. The fraudster's like, oh, I don't have time to talk on the phone. I just did email. Here's my credit card. Book it now. Okay? The booking is too good to be true. I want the Plaza Hotel in New York. I want the penthouse in 3 days. And I want to be there for a week. I want first class air. Too good to be true. Won't fill out the Archer credit card authorization form. Red flag here. Boom, boom. Red flag. No, I'm not going to fill that out. No. Here's my credit card. Just book it now. In a hurry to book. Travel tonight, tomorrow, next day. Red flags. Okay? Okay? Be very careful. All right, listen. Number one here. You see this one? I'm going to get over here. Don't waste time on international inquiries. Getting too many calls. Jose, I got a call, I got an email from someone in, Italy and France and no, nope, nope. Canada, nope. You just book U.S. agents. You book U.S. citizens for right now. Okay? Just book U.S. citizens for right now, especially during this time when you get these things. We get a lot of emails from the Middle East. I'm going to show you a couple of them demanding that they want to be, from Dubai and they want to be in New York by Tuesday. And they want first class, Be suspicious of all inquiries that you don't know from other states and areas. In other words, if someone's, I live in Detroit. Why is somebody in, Spokane, Washington emailing me about going to the Maldives next Wednesday? Again, that's red flag, red flag, red flag. Okay, one of the things that defends you against travel fraud is filling out the credit card authorization form, the Archer Travel credit card authorization form. You guys, well, can we go use this other one? It's so much easier. We're trying to make it as easy as possible for you, and I don't want you to, when you present this to your client, really say to them, look, I don't need your full number on the form. The form's not asking for the entire number. It's just asking for the last four of the credit card authorization form on the credit card. Do you need a copy of that? Yes, they will send to you via email or something so you have a copy of it. But we don't need to know the numbers. But on that form, we do need those last four. Charge a booking fee also. Here's another one that Mark emailed us about. When he gets an inquiry from someone across, from a different state or from a foreign country, he says right up front, okay, yeah, great, I'll do the booking. I charge, $150 to $200 for a research fee. You ready to cough that up first? Let me have your credit card. I don't know. I mean, it kind of works. They don't hear from the fraudsters anymore. Connect with the client via phone. I don't have time to talk on the phone. That's just email. Red flag. If they don't want to talk on the phone, red flag. Fill out the credit card authorization. I don't have time to do that. Copy of IDs. No, you don't need that. Check all referrals, Facebook family. If they're giving you an address, look it up on Google Maps. Find out if it's a true house. Several times that we've done that in here, we found out that it was a field, that it was a place of business. The guy's saying that he lives at this house, and what it was a Dairy Queen. We're like, no, he doesn't live there. So we know right away that's fraud. When in doubt, contact your upline, contact us. If you've got any sense of suspicion at all, you give us a call right away. If something's not right, you feel it in your gut, you will. You will feel it in your gut. But you got to be careful, you got to be tough about it, and you got to be aware. Because that's just it. It's the travel advisor that walks around like this with blinders on going, oh, I don't know. Oh, my God, they want to go to Paris. And they want, oh, yeah, I can't wait to book that. This booking is incredible. Well, duh, that's fraud. And then you get burnt. All right, so again, be tough. Here's some examples of the passport frauds that Susie and I have seen through the years. This one was really funny. Susie's really good at this, okay? But check this out. This guy tries to palm this passport with us. And who's Amber? This is what was on the other side of this. I thought this guy's supposed to be named John Connolly. Who's Amber? What is that? So right away, I get a red flag going, no, that ain't right. TSA or passport check will say something's not right here. And it isn't. And we saw some other discrepancies on here, like the way the coding was. Susie's really good at this. She's really, how do I say it? Law and order. She has the magnifying glass. She does all that stuff. But this was an example of one that we went, what? Okay, and here's another example. He tried to palm this off also with a credit card. Yeah, same thing. John Connolly, right? But again, Amber signed it in the back. We're like, what? And also, we saw this was really weird. We saw a Visa symbol at the back of the credit card. That's very highly unusual. We went, wait a minute, something's not right here with that. So, and we just said that just didn't look right. So again, we didn't take this. And yeah, it was, and also this was also weird. You see the 4408? They had the numbers below it too. So we knew something wasn't right here on that. That's very highly unusual. Credit cards don't get printed out like that. Here's some examples of fraud. This is one that we've been getting lately, right? Check this out. I'm reaching out because I've attracted a large pool of potential travelers. And I'm interested in forming an alliance with a travel or tour agency in your region to refer them. For the next 30 days, we'll provide you with a limited stream of travelers at no cost. Then we can take it from there. Do you believe it's worth having a conversation about this? If you're interested, just reply with your cell and we can chat about it over the phone. Otherwise, you can book or call. You can just book right now. If you don't get a response, feel free to WhatsApp. Okay, this is from Nick. I also got three other emails from Mohammed, Felicia, and Ahmad that all had the same thing. That's a little bit ridiculous. So don't even touch this. Okay? Don't even touch this.
100% don't click on the link.
Yeah, do not click on this.
I love how after it says link is safe to click in parentheses.
Yes, right. It's safe to click. I bet it is.
That's a huge red flag.
Right there. Okay, so this has been going around a lot, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, but do not even touch this. Okay? Here's some things that Mark brought us. Again, you're not going to be booking international people. So I need a quote for a trip departing from Lagos to Toronto, and it's always Lagos. I don't know why, it always is Lagos. They never pick Dubai or Abu Dhabi. It's always Lagos. They always the fraudsters, I guess, live there. To Toronto on the 15th of November, returning on the 30th, and I need one adult to clean one room at any 3-star hotel for the first 2 nights. Flight should be economy. Kindly forward your findings, itineraries to call me as soon as possible. Advise the type of credit card your company accepts for payment. I look forward to your reply. Adam Kane. Adam Kane lives in Lagos. Something's not right there. So again, that's no. So this is from Evolution Agent Mark Krebs. And what did Mark reply with? Good evening, Adam. Here's Mark's reply. Before I start working on this quote, I will require a $100 research fee front due to the urgency of the trip payable to me by Visa and MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. I will also need to sign my credit card authorization form. Right on, Mark. Right on. See, so what Mark's doing is he's grabbing the fraudster and going, here's $100, you got to pay me, and then here's the credit card authorization form. The fraudster's like, no, I can't do fraud, right? Credit card authorization form for the transaction. Attach a copy of the front and back of the credit card being used, clearly showing the name of the first 2 pages of your passport, as well as so I have these documents to work from when booking this trip for you. When I book this trip, I will require a 10% service fee in addition to the type. Way to go, Mark. Just keep charging them, man. In addition to the price of the trip for the work I will be doing on this trip for you. Please forward the information to ASAP if these terms are acceptable. Mark, I salute you, my friend. I salute you. You're getting $100 plus the 10% on top of that. So good luck for that. And of course, Mark says they don't reply back. No, they're not going to reply back. You're asking for money for your conditions, for your services, and that's a good thing. Again, using that and using the credit card authorization form, those are your fields of protection against fraud. Okay, here's a note. Dear flight agent, okay, this is also from Mark, and I love this. Wozniak Interior Design Company, okay. Dear flight, my name is Joel, and I'm the owner of Wozniak Interior Design. I've been in Ghana for the past 14 days on holiday, and I'm interested in purchasing tickets from myself and 3 friends to Johannesburg. We like to depart from Ghana airport on these dates to Johannesburg, and we already have booked the flight back to the U.S. after this. Okay. In addition, we'd like to book a hotel for 10 days in Johannesburg with 2 rooms, blah, 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 preferably at Hilton or Marriott. I'd be grateful if you could email me a grand total cost, blah, 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 for you so we can proceed with the payment. You're the owner of this interior design company, okay, and you're doing business, and you are emailing an agent across the world to book this. I mean, this is red flags all over the place, you guys. Red flags. Come on. And then you need, you booked. Who does that? Who goes to Ghana and then doesn't book out the rest of their trip? Especially if you Wozniak Interior Design Company. Come on. Get out of here. Come on.